shook one gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O.
Yo, what is good? It's Big Fan Breezy. I'm pulling up to let y'all know the Nets could beat the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets just came off a back-to-back. They just had a grueling match with the Toronto Raptors. It was like a 3-point game. Jokic had 40. He probably played like 40 minutes. Let's look at these stats and look at Big Fan Breezy's logic. I'm trying to help my Nets fans come up. And listen, hey, don't take my advice as word when it comes down to this betting thing. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing. I'm saying that the Brooklyn Nets is going to win their second game in the Barclays tonight. Don't expect us to win games on a road, but at home we could beat a team that just came from back-to-back from a whole nother country. Denver coming from the Denver Nuggets basketball team is coming from a whole different country to play in Brooklyn. They tired. We use their fatigue against them in attack. We put big pressure on them in that first quarter. We try to jump out big, and we don't go to the three-point line. Nah, go up their chest. Go to the paint. Go to the basket. Make sure it's a physical game from the first quarter. So time the second half, they out of gas. Welcome to Brooklyn. We ain't got nothing but butters, chopped cheeses, and losses for them. You know what I'm saying? They could leave with some butters and chopped cheeses and to take this loss. They not coming to the Barclays to beat us. We don't think they a threat the same way they was when they was winning with Bruce Brown was on the team. They don't got KCP. Cam Thomas just gave KCP work. Had 24. It was tough, but still. Case in point is they don't have a better defender than KCP. Westbrook ain't gonna be enough. Not to guard Cam Thomas, especially the way Schroeder playing. I'm putting my money, and y'all know I'm serious about my $5. I'm putting my money on the Brooklyn Nets winning tonight. I think we win tonight. That's a fact. Shout to the tip-off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. Shout to Quest One. Nets fans is the best fans. I know what's up, man. We go in there and we win tonight's game, man. They play big minutes. They play big minutes, you know. Word, they play big minutes. Yo, Easy, you created this. I gotta talk to Easy, man. I gotta talk to Easy because I've been betting and winning with the Brooklyn Nets. I win with the Brooklyn Nets. I know this team. I study this team. I love this team. I win money with this team because I believe in this team. That's the point, Easy. The point is, hold on, let me just throw the link in the chat so I can talk straight to Easy. He might be busy. So let me just say this because I don't even know if he's busy or not. You know? Empire said Ben is out today. We don't need him. We got Schroeder. Quest One said we just need to make the Brooklyn hard out. Pause if needed. Yeah, yeah. That's definitely a pause. Quest One. That's definitely a pause. Shout out to Quest One, man, all the way from Jamaica. Be showing love, and he be showing love like in the chat. He'll rewatch it if he don't see it live. That's I appreciate the support. You my guy for that. Quest One. Shout to you. You see, you a moderator. You know, you see, you a moderator. Shout to Empath. This first time I seen you here, man. Please subscribe to the page. You know, the Brooklyn Nets could beat the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets gotta be tired. How they not tired? They gotta be exhausted. They listen, Toronto, do they even got the same time zone? They flying time zone to time zone. They want no smoke with us. How many minutes did he play? How many minutes did he play? Yo, shout out to This Is JTV in the building.
What's
Shout out to
good,
Quest
bro?
One. He said like and subscribe. Quest One. He said thanks, Breezy. It's all. He said all love. True, man. You know that, man. Facts. All love. Quest One. Shout out to Easy in the building. Shout out to my guy, Jay. And I gotta say, Jay. What was funny is that I didn't know. I didn't see my text because you texted to the group chat, but I didn't see that first. I seen you with this on an avatar, and I thought you copy and pasted Clowney over Cam
Oh,
Johnson. That's why I was laughing. But come to find out, you took a picture with both of them.
yeah.
And then
No,
hey,
this one is Cam Johnson again. I could change it, but
okay. I thought you would have kept the Noah Clowney one over Cam Johnson, but
nah, it's you know how StreamYard be. It depends on which StreamYard you on, if you're on the app.
yeah.
But
Same with me. That's why my picture of my son on there. I gotta change it up. I like that picture though, man. Oh,
yeah.
there you go. That's funny. Yo, what up? Hold on, Jay.
Cause you
Cause Jay
see,
going to the
I got
game.
on a different outfit in that picture. This one I got the jacket on, you feel me?
Nah, I
The
ain't know
other one
that.
I just had the
Hold on,
hoodie
let
and
me
the
peep
chain
game. Let
out.
me peep game. I see that. That jacket is tough. Oh
But
shit. Oren, don't start. We ain't get to that part of the show yet. Unless you send a super chat. We ain't get to that part of the show yet. This chat, yo, Jay, I ain't gonna lie. I like this picture, man. This that shit go hard. Uh,
word. Yo, did you see the
shout out to
video though? You saw the
the
video?
no, I ain't see the video.
The
Nope.
video is fire. I think they played it before the game or whatever, but they got it on the Brooklyn Nets page. But I'm in that video a lot.
Alright, that's what's up.
But word.
Or hold on. We got you a special guest, Jay, because you going to the game tonight. Hold on, Jay is like part of the finale of the show. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Jay. We gonna get the Easy real quick because Easy created this way. He said that if you believe in Cam Thomas, then put some money on it. I put and we already passed this, but I'm saying that to say, yeah, I've been winning ever since, man. And it's not about the money, bro. It's about the fact that, like, I really do believe in this team. I really do believe that Denver can't beat the Brooklyn Nets off a back-to-back situation. Maybe if they didn't play like in a day, they had a day's rest. Yeah, but them flying from a whole different, it's from Toronto, different time zone, different country. They got a jet lag. If we physical with them in that first half, they're gonna run out of gas in that second half. On God. But that's how I feel, man. Easy, how you feel about what's going on with you, Easy? Let me slow it down. What's going on, Easy? How you doing, man?
Yo, my nigga, first off, I didn't start none of this. Don't put me into this shit like I started all this. I just said one statement and you took it and you ran with that motherfucker right there. So don't put me into it like
Yo, if you told him to
I
put his
started.
money up, he put his money up.
No. I didn't. Yo, first off, I didn't say put your money up. I said if you keep on talking all this shit to me, stand on your nuts, nigga. Come pause. But I'm tired of this shit. You ain't gonna keep on talking about, yeah, this nigga gonna drop 30, but you ain't gonna bet $5 for a 30, nigga. So if you then you stand on your nuts. Now he did, and he won. I'm like, all right, you see what I do? You see, now you got that conviction. You came back, you double up, and you double back up. I'm like, all right, you see what's going on right here, my nigga? All right, you see,
Yeah.
that's what you do. That's what you
Nah.
do.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. You got Oren in the chat saying CT worth 30 mil. He said I was wrong. CT is worth 30 mil. Let me just get to the part of the show where Cam Thomas is a top 5 scorer in the league. He a top 5 scorer in the league. Now, of course, I'm gonna get debated because it's only 3 games, and I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, the consistency of Jordi Fernandez not making him a sloppy offense. He fits Cam Thomas seamlessly inside of his style of coaching, his style of play, how you want his players to play. And he doesn't seem like that's all in his bag. He's asking Cam Johnson to get to the basket. I've seen that. DFS miraculously is shooting better. Schroeder is a very instrumental piece. I would say, and I'm gonna go around the panel because PT here too. I would say the point guard has to do with, he's an extension of Jordi Fernandez. Pulse. That's basically what it is. He is the general. Jordi Fernandez sees the game through a point guard's eyes. That's what I'm saying. But I don't want to be long-winded, man. I want to say what up to PT. Thank you for joining the panel. We definitely going to talk about a lot of stuff, man. But how do you? What's going on with you, PT? Talk to me, man.
Chilling on, going through these meeting requests and shit like that. I don't know if you guys know what GitHub is, but I'm in GitHub hell. Um,
No, what's
Uploading
up?
what's called commits and shit like that. But
No,
regardless,
what is
man,
that? What
it's
is that?
GitHub is like a repository of your code when you're building software applications. And so the engineers that I work with, they show it to me, I approve it, and then it gets uploaded. And but that's, otherwise I would have been here earlier as well. Long story short. But
No,
but
that's
yeah,
all
nah,
good.
man, Cam Thomas is a top 5 scorer. I don't think that that's up for question right now. Will he be top 5 by the end of the season? Maybe, maybe not. He's still young. Like that's the thing. Like if you're looking at what Paolo and Cam and some of these young players are doing in the league right now, they're just scratching the surface of what they're gonna be. If like this year I noticed something about Cam Thomas. His body is changing and his demeanor is changing. Like last year, he still was a little kid that listens to NBA YoungBoy. Now you're starting to see him be a professional and be accountable, and even the way
Mhm.
he's approaching these games, he ain't just jumping on the floor and trying to score all the points in the first half. Jordy's getting through to him and trying to get him to do things that he's not 100% comfortable with, but will move him up into a upper echelon of NBA players. Now, nobody believes it yet. The rest of the NBA don't know, but we know, and I've been saying it for a while. Like, compare, when you make your comparison, Breezy, you have to compare Cam Thomas to these dudes at his age and when they got their opportunity.
Yeah,
Because I like, as much as I know, no doubt about it, all NBA, all those things. But I feel like at this age, Jalen Brunson wasn't Cam Thomas. Wasn't even close. Maybe not. Maybe playing with Luca or whatever. But remember, Cam Thomas came into the league as a 19-year-old. I think Brunson graduated high school, and it still took
And
him a
Cam is
while.
averaging more than Brunson.
That right now,
that's a
exactly.
fact. Hold on. Just for the record, just so y'all know, we not being facetious. It is indubitably, without argument, that Cam Thomas is number 5 in scoring in the league thus far. You got AD, Jokic, Ball, Maxey in front of Cam Thomas. Now the
Mhm.
question is, will they hold up and be 30-point scorers? LaMelo Ball, I don't know, but I won't doubt him. These guys, they will. I will. But can Cam Thomas toggle with the top 5? Yeah. Will he? Will he jump out to number 1 and just leave everybody? No. I think he toggles with this top five. I think he toggles more with the top five than 5 through 10. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. And
Um,
Who's the top
one la-
five again? Real quick, who's the top five again?
AD number one with 32 points per
Okay.
game, 32 point. Jokic right there with 32 per. But Davis is point 0.8 and Jokic point 0.3. Lamelo Ball 31 points per game, 31.7. Tyrese Maxey is 31.3 and Cam Thomas is 30.7. Now, let me say this though, easy. I don't know about the top four. I think I've seen the some of AD and what he was doing, and I know Maxey had a 45-point game. So I'm saying that to say Cam Thomas is putting up numbers that look normal for him. It don't look like he's doing anything extra. Even to the point of the physicality, like PT was saying in a post game interview, one of the media asked him, we seen you fall down. Were you okay? Like it was like the last play of the game or something like that. And he was like, yeah, I fell on my head, but I'm all right. I'm all right. Basically like, I know what play you're talking about. Y'all don't have to be scared. So basically, I was saying he builds his body for the physicality, like, and he speaks on it. Media asks him these questions. The media has been real good asking Cam Thomas questions. I can't lie to you. I'm gonna go to the chat real quick, then I'm gonna come right back to the panel. Orange Spiegel says if CT wants 30 mil, give it to him. If he wants max, well, then he will have to wait until the summer. Okay. Um.
So real quick on that question, we will
Yeah.
have to look at the people that's making 30 mil, and we will have to
Mhm.
do a compare and contrast. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. We're gonna.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, Breeze, but I'm not gonna lie. 30 mil might not sound too crazy for Cam Thomas. It might not.
I don't think it do. I'm
For
gonna
a
keep it
top
real
five
with
scorer
you.
in the league, if he keep it up, it don't.
Yo, a
And
top five
and
scorer in
remember,
the league. Go ahead,
Hold on,
Jay.
hold on.
Go
We
ahead, Jay.
only 3 games in, bro. Hold on. We only 4 games in.
yeah,
Let's
nah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
that's true.
That's
But we
fair.
talking
But
about
if he holds that
current
up,
events. Now, I mean, we
easy.
talking about current events, and
easy.
on top of that, the old price is the old price. It's new
Right.
Hmm.
prices right now.
That's right. And the thing that a lot of people aren't seeing is they want a quick rebuild. Cam Thomas breaking out to be a all-star caliber type player is the a first very big step to a rebuild. That makes it where your kids don't have to come into the team,
Hmm.
like a Ace or Dylan or one of them dudes doesn't have to come into the Nets and do everything at first.
Yeah.
They now have like a rock solid. I'm getting 30 a night from this dude. And then
Hmm.
so from there, the rest of the team gets to
Right.
coagulate around that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No,
Like
no, no. Hold on. PT, you make a valid point, and I want to swing the conversation somewhere else after I talk to your talking point. Um, a lot of these top draft picks, they come in and then immediately they're the number one scorer on a team, i.e., Cade Cunningham. Even maybe a Jalen Green, right? So I'm saying that to say to PT's talking point, that's not the case, which alleviates a lot of pressure from a rookie, regardless of how good they are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, again, I want to also go to PT because what the chat saying. Y'all see, I got the thumbnail with the coaches on there, and I just wanted to talk about because they're the ones who's going to be vital in the player development. All three of those guys that you've seen, Jawan Howard with Zaire Williams and Jalen Wilson and Noah Clowney and maybe even a Clax, but more
Yo,
the
breeze
first
up.
three than the latter. Yo.
Brandy made a point the other day while we was watching the game. She said that she feel like Jawan Howard is the coach that seems to have embraced Cam the most out of all of the coaches we had so far. Like if you watch Jawan Howard during the game, like he pulling Cam aside, he congratulating him soon as he come to the bench or talking to him.
I,
I
yeah,
ain't
no, I
noticed
love
that,
to
but
hear that.
Brand
I
noticed
didn't
it.
know that.
that
That's a.
shocked me. I've seen it too. It
Oh,
shocked me
y'all
because I
seen it
thought
too?
he
Y'all
worked
both
with the
seen it?
big man.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. I didn't
I ain't
know
even
that.
peeped that.
Yeah, no, me neither. Shout out to Brandy. You seen that too, PT?
When Cam goes to the sideline, almost every time he goes right to coach. He goes
Mm,
right to coach, and they exchange 2 words, and he keep going. And Cam don't have he don't have no facial expression, no nothing. Like he's just okay, nod his head, and then he go. and that's more than I've ever seen with any coaching staff with Cam Thomas. Just
Yeah,
on a
no,
personal
absolutely.
eye contact. I understand you, you understand me level. None of us could say we seen that before.
No, that's true. Valid. That's valid. And that's what I was asking you. You pretty much just answered the question I was asking you. Yeah, I think Juwan Howard, and the reason why I put Steve Hessel there is because I know he worked with Trendon Watford. I mean, it was all a culmination of three. I couldn't separate it. I got to do better thumbnails. I got to say that. I need help with that. Somebody help me with thumbnails. But yeah, now I do know that Juwan Howard being there, not only as a professional level, but a collegiate level. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the
Yo,
connection. You know what I
yo,
mean?
yo, real quick, man, because
Yeah.
I just like to I like to hit the elephant in the room because I don't want to be around the bush because this shit is crazy. Like, yo,
Well,
y'all gotta leave Ben Simmons alone, bro. We talk about a whole different thing right now. Everybody in the fucking chat is just fucking destroying Ben Simmons right now. Pause. Like,
mhm.
god damn, my nigga, Jesus Christ, dude.
Nah,
We
he
talk.
deserve it. He earned that.
Yeah, but goddamn,
How?
bro, we talking about good right now, bro. We talking
How,
about good
Joe?
right
Explain to
now.
me how he earned that. Explain.
Yeah, no,
ex-
He
that
earned
is
that.
true. Yo, hold on, easy.
I,
That is true. Sometimes the chat be into it with each other, like they be doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the
I
whole
didn't
chat
even say
though.
nothing about Ben Simmons at
Yo, but
all.
I feel like
Yo,
when you got Ben Simmons level of disdain by the community, you had to have earned that. Like that that don't
nah,
just come from
listen.
nowhere.
It's so
All right, but
easy.
let's.
You piss off any billionaire. You piss off any
Mhm.
billionaire, whether you Deshaun Watson, whether you Ben Simmons. The group think always comes along. I've worked in interactive marketing for 30 years. I understand. Like when we created Vote or Die, we understood we were doing groupthink. We were engaging in a simple idea for simple people to follow along. Like Ben has never hurt nobody, he's never raped nobody, he has a legit injury that he's gone under the knife three times, not two, three times has he had back
Right,
surgery.
right.
And you know what I'm saying? The niggas suck now. That yeah, but it don't what does it do for us to like bash a dude for losing his superpowers? It's like it just seems like hate to me. It seems
Right,
Nah,
like
right.
bro.
No,
Bro,
like
he
me
get paid
personally.
hold on,
$40
hold
million
on.
to deal with that, bro.
Right,
hmm?
like listen,
It's
I was
okay. He's
more.
fine. He could cry
Right,
in his fucking Ferrari.
Yeah,
Yo,
right,
that's right. I
hold
mean,
on,
I'm not
hold on.
I'm not
My
trying to
thing,
save him or nothing. I'm more so trying to save
yo, I
us
just want
as
to
a
put
fan
my
base. Like that shit I just want us to be good people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
nah
telling you, Jay from
Python.
BK said the
Is that my
same thing.
nigga
Hold
Ivory?
on, let me finish. Let me give you
Go
a
ahead, PT. Go
perspective.
ahead, PT. My fault.
Let me just give you a perspective, right? For the 4 years that we knew that Kevin Durant, 4 summers, right? Because they got traded in the season. My son has been to Brooklyn Nets basketball camp every single year. Every single year. And the one star that he's met, like a real star besides Karis LeVert, is is Ben Simmons. And Ben Simmons was nice to him and kind to him and not a KD, not a Kyrie, not a Harden ever even stepped foot in one of them camps. Not the New Jersey ones, not the Brooklyn ones. And all I'm saying is these are human beings. Like, and when you meet with them and you talk to them and you get exposed to them as human beings, you find out some of them are pieces of shit. Some of them aren't what you thought they were in the media. Or when I defend Ben, I'm really defending us because I don't want us to be like Knick fans. I don't want us to be like dweebs who's really jealous because Ben got a stable of bad bitches or Ben drives a Lamborghini and you feel he doesn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? He don't have
yeah,
no bearing on our team. He don't have no bearing on our
right.
team. He's getting out of here next year. I don't see no reason why to slander the dude or say nothing about him if you
Yo,
can't.
I
Listen.
feel
hold
No,
on,
like
I
I
want.
feel
Python,
like as
Python.
long as
Hold on. I
nobody's
don't.
telling him like bad things about him personally, people just saying he's soft. Like people are
Yeah,
critiquing his
keep it.
game and his lack thereof. It's
Yeah,
not
we talk
like
about
they saying,
basketball, man.
Nah,
"Yo, I
listen.
wish
My,
he
my thing, hold on. My thing is
like."
for
Go ahead,
Ben
Ivy.
Simmons. Are you
No,
with
go
Ben
ahead, Ivy.
Simmons? Hold. Are you?
Nobody threatening
I don't
his
want to lose
life
my
or
train of.
nothing.
I don't want to lose my train of thought, but I want Ben Simmons. I wish he was transparent. Even remember when we had the playoff and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna return this and that." And the podium, like, "Yo, just be like, yo."
my back, yo, unfortunately, I wish I could play this game longer. My back is ass. I can't do this no more.
That,
Like that's
that's.
it. I think
I
that's
mean,
all that we want.
what do you want him to be? A quitter or not a quitter? Like he's trying to not quit and fight through this shit,
But
and stay
even
Yeah,
Gray
creative.
Nah,
Oden,
but
look,
hold on.
look,
Look,
but
see,
See,
this
this
is
is
what I'm
hold,
saying.
like
hold
I
here's
on.
the
don't want to
thing
make this
we
conversation
know he
about Ben,
had three
but even
spinal
when he's
surgeries.
on the court,
one
bro,
mic, yeah, one mic.
y'all seen that hot potato ass shit he did the other game.
Y'all
He
want him to
he had a
dunk on seven
fast
foot
break.
two broke Lopez with a bad back.
He ain't have to
He
dunk,
just was
bro.
out
He
of
could have he
he
could have
just
laid
was
the ball up. He
you know what I'm
passed it to
saying? Like
Cam
what?
Johnson. Cam Johnson passed it back to him because he open. Like,
Yo,
Because
for
Cam
Yeah,
Johnson
Bryce,
hold
not
though,
on,
gonna do nothing
and
hold on,
that's
anyway.
what
hold
he
on,
got
hold
traded
on.
off his last team for.
Right,
You know what I'm
hold on,
saying? I'm
hold
not
on, but
gonna
hold on. Right, no, Jay, you're absolutely right. The people who don't have really positive things to say about Ben, I mean, it's about to PT's point, make your talking point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna be funny, we gonna troll him or whatever, but at the end of the day, he's not contingent on the win and loss for me. So
right.
I'm
True.
not mad at him for low managing because of 3 surgeries. Now,
We
if he
knew he
was
was
just
gonna
saying
do that.
right, if he was just saying all of that and he never got a surgery, I'll be like, have at it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he got a three surgeries and respectfully to Iceman, and I'm defending Iceman. I'm not joking. I'm not trolling with Iceman. Iceman is real. He was courageous enough to identify and say, yo, I had some of the same stuff that Ben is going through, I went through. And I'm gonna be honest, I took a step back off of trolling Ben and stuff like that because of Iceman's testimony on some real shit. Once he told me that, and I had my own back injury, but not to the extent where I could understand what was going on with Ben. But when Iceman said what he said, and again, subscribe to his podcast. It's called A Tip Off, a Brooklyn Nets podcast. He basically, you know what I'm saying? It was just articulating the difficulties that come with the said injury. So I don't like the karma of me, you know what I mean, trying to
Breezy,
troll him or no type of shit like that. Like
Breezy, can I
he
respond to
can't
that though?
he not able, bro. He's you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yo,
off it now because I wanted him to hold on. I wanted him to play in the playoffs when he first got here. He didn't play. And then I wanted him to play the season after when everything they get all the summer hype videos. And then once that didn't happen, you fool me once, shame on you. You fool me again, I
But
won't let you do it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the
Like
point, Breezy.
yo,
Like,
Breezy,
how
that's
do
the
people
yeah,
expect people to respond to somebody who done let them down multiple times? Like, people gonna talk shit,
But
and
that's
that's
the
why the only thing that he can do to make people stop doing that is play and play well.
but
exactly,
his play well
exactly.
days
Even
are
if you hold on, my point is Breezy.
over.
Breezy, let's say you pay me to mount your TV, right? Do you care about how many excuses I got since I can't mount your TV over and over? You pay me to do a job, and
Dog,
that's it.
bro,
that's not the
It doesn't
same
listen,
matter if
as
you
listen.
can't.
No,
not the
no, no,
same
no,
Yo,
as
no,
being
no.
an NBA
respectfully,
player.
yo.
Listen. You got to realize
Respectfully.
my thing is they doing their due diligence to franchise the Brooklyn Nets by playing him minutes because again he wants to save his career. I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons even through pain, like yo, let me play, let me do what I can. I may not be what I was, but on my former self, but let me play because he understands that the Nets are not going to sign him again. They know it's like I imagine he knows that all right, well, the kind of, you know what I mean? Like, you got to realize, but with these Euro leagues getting better, maybe he does play for France or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't
Go
know.
to
I'm just
China and
saying
get
that we
rich.
not going to sign him. But he do want to get signed somewhere else, so they're going to let him play. And if he going to miss a game, like if he only plays 41 games, I would not be surprised. He's not going to
He
play no
plays 10
back-to-backs.
games.
Hold on. He's not playing even if it's a day in between the games, he's not going to play that next game. So you know he's not going to play if it's a real back-to-back like next day game. So I'm saying that to say if you tally up all of the games the next game and then tally up all of the back-to-back games, you realize that Ben Simmons is going to play around 36 games, bro. Like I'm
10.
trying to do the
I
math,
got
bro.
10 for him. I don't think he gonna make past 10. I already see his back is season up. Like every game, it looked like he's getting worse. It,
I
it's
expect 32 games from Ben Simmons, bro. That's all I'm giving y'all, bro. I'm not going past that.
My
Yo,
position's
you want
changed.
one more take on Ben, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Besides Ben looking terrible, it does make our offense look better, even though he does nothing offensively. But the passing does help, though. You know what I mean, for open looks. I give him that. But other than that, I don't know what else he's doing for us. But he
He
doesn't.
ain't gonna
bro.
have
Like
nothing to
he's
do with
not.
us
Why
going
you,
forward.
bro?
Our
Like that's
next
what I'm.
point guard is gonna be named Igor. And if you don't know, go Google Igor at the min and watch his highlights. Six
But no, but
nine,
where
court
you
vision
think he
like
gonna
Ben.
land?
Huh?
Hold on. Two things. I do want to get into that. I want to get into the because I know you talking about, and I want to. I ask you to pull up to the part to talk about AJ Demencia. And matter of fact, let's before we get into ego, I want to talk about that because how involved you are as a father with your son and what's going on with him in basketball. And yeah, just talk to me about how your influence in fatherhood and how AJ said that he wasn't, talking to 35 schools and he let his pops do it. How you feel about that decision?
One as a black man that grew up in crack era Brooklyn, and a lot of my friends didn't have their fathers. Like I was a rarity to have a father that was in my life. Uh, like that on a day-to-day basis back in them days. And it's a beautiful thing to go to these games and see these young people, because my son is not a fan of the NBA. My son is a fan of high school players. He might like a player just because he liked the personality of the player. It don't even have to do with his game. Like he likes Cayenne. We were talking, me and Jay from BK a little bit was talking about Cayenne this year, because Cayenne looks so young in real life that I thought he was coming out 2027. He's actually 2026. And that's one of my son's favorite players. My son likes Cayenne better than he likes VJ. And they were on the same team. We used to drive out to Long Island Lutheran to the where the Long Island Nets play in the Coliseum and see them play championship games in there and shit like that. Yo, there's a lot of fathers involved, and it's so beautiful to see. You see Mello and Lala front and sitting courtside, and yo, the shit is dope. But the kids are, I don't know if he's gonna make it to the NBA, but he, it's just a beautiful thing to see and just be involved in. I ain't lose y'all, did I?
Nah, we here.
Yeah. Where Breezy go?
The host has disappeared. But yeah,
Nah,
the
nah.
reason real quick, the reason
Go
why
ahead.
I say that about I talk about the injury to bring understanding to people, right?
Right.
It's just to bring you general the knowledge of the struggle of him trying to get back to himself. Now, me and Lee did a podcast on my podcast. I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but he's not the only player on our team going through the same like hate. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a star, and we got other players that go through injuries too. Like he is not the only one that's getting the nah, you shouldn't be here type shit. And
Yeah.
that's what PT is talking about. Like, bro, if you go through an injury and you know this player has talent, sometimes you just gotta be patient. They might not get back to where they was. They might be out of the league, or they might get back, but you still gotta be patient knowing that somebody had 2 surgeries or 3 surgeries, fucking knees going out, whatever the injury is, you know what I'm saying? Fans got to do better with the players on their team. You know what I mean?
It's
Man,
like it's
DSJ don't
crazy when
got
I
no
hear cats
spot
say
and he
that
out the league. I'd rather DSJ right now, man.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
DSJ and
Over
Lonnie
who?
Walker don't got a
I,
job right now, and Ben Simmons sitting comfortably. That
I,
don't sit right with people sometimes.
Yeah,
Uh,
but you got
he,
to
but you
understand.
understand DSJ don't have a job because he's not as good as like the potentiality of having a Ben Simmons come back is much higher than the potentiality of Dennis Smith Jr. rising to the level of an NBA player. He's been a fringe NBA player long before he joined the Nets team. He's a journeyman. He'll get another shot, 10-day, whatever, but we know who he is. He used to play for the Knicks. They gave him a major opportunity then. He's just not good enough. It's not the same.
Yo, shout out to Iceman for joining the panel, man. Shout out to PT, Easy. Shout out to Jay. Jay going to the game tonight, man. I said we going to win tonight. I'm about to put my money on it. Am I bugging, Jay? You got us winning tonight?
Yeah, we could win. The Nuggets ain't been playing that well. You know what I mean? And we've been playing all right.
Yo, Breeze, hold on. Let me say this, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we could win. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm putting that third. Yo, put a 10 down for Cam Thomas going over 30 tonight. Put a 10 down this time, nigga.
That's
uh,
a good bet.
yo, he had 32 last game, man. I don't know how funny that is. That just might be some real shit niggas should do. I don't know. But I will say I don't like to bet more than 30. I think he averages 28 to be honest. But he averaging 30, but I give him 28. I always told you I think he could average 28 this year. And he's exceeded what my expectations. And I kind of believe he could do more, but I was staying safe at 28. Jay got us with the win. Easy got us with the win. Iceman, how you calling this, man? You think we win tonight?
I think, yeah, this is what I think. I think Jordy is going, as hard as it is, I think he's going to try to take Jamal Murray or Joker out of the game some way, somehow, and everybody else got to figure out how to beat us. So I think that's kind of what his strategy is, or limit them to, you know what I mean? Limit them to like a certain amount of points. Don't let them take over the game type shit. So, yeah, I think we can win.
Well, Ice, let me say this real quick. So far, nobody has been able to take Jokic out the game. That nigga averaging some crazy shit right now. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is
Right.
crazy.
But as you've seen, like like me and Leaf talking about yesterday, the podcast hasn't come out yet. But Dame and Giannis, they did their thing, but it wasn't to the point where they, you know what I mean? Like they took over the game and you just had no chance of winning. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. They gonna do their thing, but he gonna try to limit them as much as possible, double teams and all types of slide rotations and stuff like that.
So hold on. Let me ask. I'm gonna say this, and then you know what I mean. If y'all feel the same, let me know. If y'all feel different, say so. I think Zaire Williams slow a lot of that perimeter shit they doing, bro. You put Zaire Williams in the lineup, yo, he's our best ISO defender, bro. This dude is great. Let's not. He is Jordi Fernandez type of player. If Jordi Fernandez was describing a player that he wants on his team and he never seen him before, he talking about Zaire Williams. He loves Zaire Williams, and Zaire Williams is going to get a lot of minutes tonight. Trust me, the physicality that the Brooklyn Nets got on the perimeter because of Zaire Williams is going to be part of the reason why Murray, and I heard Murray ain't Murraying as a recent. Like, he ain't hooping the same way. And somebody like Zaire Williams that's bigger than Murray on a Murray, bro, I'm not worried about Murray, bro. Yeah, say what you want about Jokic, but he scored 40 last night. He exhausted, bro. Like, there's no way he coming to Brooklyn Nets and yeah, Clowney and Clax ain't the most physical, but if he got and that might seem like that in the first half, but in that second half, I think that's where the Nets win the game. Yeah, it might be close in that first half, but that second half, I'm betting on them running out of gas.
Nah, bro,
Yeah, every team that comes,
we gotta come out from the gate shooting crazy, bro. We can't try to pick it up in the second half, bro. We can't do the same thing they doing.
I'm not saying that. I'm agreeing with you, Easy. I think we should be more physical in the first half because they coming off a back to back. Attack the rim. Don't take a lot of jumpers. Get to the basket. Attack the rim. Play physical. So second half, they ain't got enough to keep up with us because they gave it all in their first half. Their best bet is to try to go up big in the first half to make us come back in the second half so they can control the pace of the game in the TOP. The time of play, control the clock. But nah, bro, it ain't gonna be none of that. Jordy ain't having none of that. Even without Ben Simmons being there, I bet you the pace of the game be fast. It's not like the pace of the game is only being fast contingent on whether or not Ben Simmons is in the roster.
they're
Schroeder
gonna
do
look
it.
very different tonight. And when you done, Breezy, let me. I wanna make sure I get my turn to give a take on the game. Oh.
Shit, you might as
Nah,
well
you was next though, PT. You was next. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think tonight they lose, but it's going to be a fun loss to watch because you're going to see players take next steps. What's killing the Nets right now, and what's really killing that starting five's net rating is that DSJ and Cam Johnson is stinking up the joint. Like it
You mean
look their
DFS?
numbers.
You mean DFS?
Yeah, DFS. I said DSJ. Y'all got me
Mhm.
thinking about Dennis Smith. Anyway, Dorian is I think they've had major lapses, and what happens is the young guys come in, and every time the young guys come in, that second group with Schroeder comes into the game and takes off. Now Schroeder is gonna have the reins with the starting five, and they're gonna look different. And I'm more of a prepare yourselves for this. They're gonna look different. It's not because they trust Ben Simmons or they believe in Ben Simmons' work ethic. It's just in practice when they see it, this 6'11" dude running full speed and he's the fastest person on the team. Any coach is gonna be like, yo, how do I get that into my lineup? How do I use those powers in some kind of way for our benefit? The challenge is when he leaves because the team plays so differently when he's off the court. Mikhail was talking a little bit about that last year. You just can't match that, and if that's not 20 minutes, 30 minutes a game, then you kind of put people in a position where they look worse. I will predict this though. They're like Denver's major problem right now is Jamal Murray's knees is basically bone on bone. There's basically no cartilage left in his knees. He's had those two knee surgeries, and they cleaned him up over the summer. Listen, it don't. I mean, you never test. You never test the heart of a champion. That's a
Was he
champion.
in
That's
the
a winner.
Olympics? No, PT. Was he in the Olympics? So when did he get a knee cleanup?
He got to clean up like at right after they got eliminated.
Wow.
Yeah, like everyone Denver is like blaming him for everything that's going wrong right now. The Nuggets fans is talking shit about him. And it's not his fault. It's just motherfuckers get hurt. That's just a part of the game.
I
And
saw
he
Jokic complaining that they just don't got no shooters, and he was saying that J- Murray is the only shooter they got.
that is a part of it. They
Well,
lost.
well,
They
well, Jay, real quick, let me say
okay.
something. When you make a statement like that, you
He said
automatically.
him and MPJ. Matter of fact,
Okay.
he said both of them, but he said those are the only two shooters they got. He said we just don't shoot well as a team. We don't have shooters.
Okay. 'Cause I'm about
That's
to
what he
say
was blaming a
that's a
lot of
shot.
the
I
losses on.
got one for you. Jokic.
They don't
His
have
name
Bruce
is Cam
Brown.
Johnson. Take him home with you. Put him in put him in a sack. All he's gonna cost you is one draft pick, one first round pick. Cause we got some shooters for
Word.
you. You don't like that model? Here go DFS. His name is Dorian Finney-Smith. He's from the South. He's country as fuck. His father just came home from
Yeah,
jail.
I don't want to get rid of DFS, man. I bet you, and I don't be in the locker room with them niggas, but just from being around the team for a little while, bro, I'm sure he is the locker room guy on that team.
100%, I believe
He's
that.
the whole energy of that team, bro.
He was the energy last season. Y'all didn't see that shit?
Yeah, he just was mad because he was hurt so much.
I can't tell you how many times I saw niggas come out from a timeout into a timeout, and I'm seeing he the only one talking and getting on niggas. He the only one talking. I
Yeah,
brought this shit up last season, bro. I'm like, yo, my niggas not talking on the court. I'm only hearing like one or two niggas on the court, and then on the bench, I'm only seeing one or two niggas talk. Everybody's silent. You cannot tell me if a team go on like a 10-0 or 10-2 run that nobody now on the bench talking like, yo, we gotta clean this. You can't keep on doing that, bro. You need communication, bro. You can't play
100%.
defense without communication. If only one nigga talking, that's a fucking problem, nigga.
You want
Period.
one nigga to be your Udonis Haslam type of nigga. They like,
And even then, with UD on the team, everybody else is still talking too. D-Wade was
right,
still talking.
right. That's that heat culture.
Yo, off topic. Y'all seen that D Wade statue?
Oh
That shit is
shit.
so horrible,
Terrible.
man.
Yo, hold on. Jay,
No
hold on.
disrespect, but that's
Jay,
crazy.
Jay, I went to Big Tone page to troll him about it last night, bro. That ass. I told him that when I got on the panel. I said, "Yo, bro, I came to tell you about that statue. I don't know who the hell that was, bro."
Yo,
Um,
bro.
but no, but hold on. But he wound up having this fire intro song, that his son did for him for his podcast. And I was telling him that me and you got a song together too. Like we trying to get the Brooklyn Nets to play our song. I was like, yo, you need to have, you know what I'm saying, the Miami Heat play that song. That song is fire. I'm not even gonna lie
Yo,
to
y'all
you,
need me to
bro.
put
That
pressure
shit's
on
too
DJ
crazy.
Mill. He on Twitter.
Yeah, put that
DJ,
pressure up, yo. Put that pressure up, yo.
Hells yeah.
But
My boy was
wait, hold on, PT.
Yep.
ahead of
Before
I
you
Graphic
think
do that,
niggas was
Design up
trying to
there.
say
I
that
tried to
statue
get him
looked
to
like
do it.
Tyson Chandler though.
wait, hold
nah.
on, PT. Before you put
That
the pressure
statue
on,
look
bro.
like. Hold on, you ever see one of those commercials where a fucking a jet plane, on the wing of a jet plane, they got all of the air coming out,
Yo,
and
you
it's like
stupid.
hitting your face. Like it looked like he was walking through wind. Like the wind is coming at
You
him, and
stupid.
he's trying to walk through it, bro. Like he's melting on that shit, bro. Like what the hell was that, bro? I don't like that shit, bro. They did Dwayne Wade dirty, bro. Like they did him dirty, bro. I can't fuck with that
I
statue. That shit terrible.
not to make anything of everything about race, even though that's something outside of my basketball talk I talk about a lot. I feel like that's just an example of just white people not seeing you. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch a movie and they put like two black people together and then they have like a two light skinned black people together and they have a dark skinned baby? Like they don't understand us. They don't see our feature. They
Wait,
don't
hold on,
see.
PT. Hold on, PT. Before you go too far, you can't say that if you go to the NFL and you got black people that got, because they do everybody in the NFL Hall of Fame. They do all day bust and shit.
Yeah,
All them niggas is good.
they 3D print them joints too now. So like
So they taking care of those fuck. I'm
they
not gonna
should
go
have
too far.
scanned his head. They should have did a 3D scan of his head and 3D printed that shit. It would have came out better.
Yeah,
That
look at the video games, and 2K. They could have did something better, bro. They ain't had to do that dude like that. Look at the fucking Greek sculptures. Them niggas be carving shit out of stone.
they
Niggas.
thought they were doing something. They like a bunch. It was a whole team. It was like 24 people that worked on that joint. And the people who did that joint did Kobe's joint. Kobe's joint looked twisted too, by the way.
Yeah,
It
that
it
shit
just
was.
looked more
Come
like
on, man.
Kobe than this.
And what are they? What is the material that they doing it out of? What is that?
That's bronze.
Fucking
I think it's
bronze?
bronze
Hmm.
or copper. It should be bronze.
Nah, I think copper stuff look way better than that, bro. Like,
Yeah, but it turns green though.
They
Like
should
the
have did a
mm-hmm.
Empire State
redo on
Building.
that, man. Somebody seen that before they unveiled it and should have said,
How's it?
"Nah, man, y'all gotta do it over. Push the unveiling back."
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
they not doing
Serious,
shit
bro.
over. It's one time's the charm, my nigga. If it don't get done good this time, it's what you got.
Nah, they gotta melt that joint down.
Yo, that shit is disrespectful, yo.
Try again.
It's a eyesore. Like you walk past it, you just wondering to yourself, who is that? Cause you can't connect it to the face.
I don't know.
You
Who is
can't at
that? It's
all.
crazy.
Yeah, when did he look like that, and why they chose that picture? Why I would have chose the nigga sitting down reading the newspaper instead of that. Like,
Yo,
he didn't even have to be doing no exciting basketball shit. They just could have made him with his mouth closed, had him just standing there with the jersey on. Like they did the most with that shit. Like they tried to do the most with it. I ain't feeling it.
Yo,
I
yo,
can't see Gabrielle Union letting that happen though. Like
the
she
fuck she
should be
about to
like
do?
livid right now.
The fuck
Like
she about to
that's
do? She gotta hold that man. She got her own shit. She got her own shit. Man,
nah.
That was-
That's Eva. That's deliver us from Eva. she she not a regular one. She must be.
PT. I'm gonna just say this and leave this
Mhm.
out there. You right, but in that time from now and deliver us Eva, she done said some things that made us look at her and like, you not Eva no more. You
That's
ain't
true.
that. You ain't that.
That's true.
You ain't that.
I didn't think about that. That is true.
And I don't want to get into everything, but she said some questionable things that even brought D Wade stock down.
Oh yeah, she has him looking crazy sometimes.
All
Some of
right.
the
So
shit
what
she
the
said.
fuck she about to do if her bus look crazy? You got this nigga looking crazy outside in real life.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Bars.
That's so true. It's like if Will Smith got a fucked up statue, Jada Pinkett just on the side happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Out of nowhere, you just see Jada start wilding like, "Oh no, y'all did Willie wrong. What the fuck? What you did him wrong? What the fuck you talking
Yeah.
about?"
she did though.
Yo, man, this is crazy.
Yo, real
But
quick, Breeze.
yeah.
Breeze. I got that message out for you. Remember, I got that message out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I'm
he got back to me. That message you said you work fast. Yeah, he got back to me in the comments real fast. You know what I mean? And he debunked that whole shit. He was like, "Nah, I was talking about last year. That ain't this shit." Even
Hey,
last year, I could debate
are
that.
y'all watching the records of teams that we hold their draft picks?
Yeah, bro, I'm watching the Bucks and the Knicks the whole time. Sure.
I've been very interested into the Bucks. I'm not gonna lie. I've been very interested in the
I
Bucks.
said they're trying to tank for that 1 through 4 pick. People laughed at me.
That is nasty work, bro. That is insane nasty
Bro,
work.
listen, the only chance they feel like they got a free agent to come to win is through the draft again because they got Giannis through the draft, so they felt like they had success through the draft. They got Middleton through the draft, and they just fucked over, and it just went real bad with the free agents. You know, with the trading Drew Holiday and getting Dame Lillard specifically. So that being said, they like, all right, we ain't gonna compete versus the Celtics. We ain't got enough. Wait till you see that Celtic Buck game this year and watch what happened to the Bucks. They're gonna get their ass kicked. And on top of that, it's gonna show
Wait, didn't they
with Big
just play?
Sam.
They just played yesterday.
Yeah, they just played and they got their ass kicked right there. So I mean, they
Well,
already
they
had
lost in the
You're not.
fourth quarter. They was close until the fourth quarter. Then they let it get out of hand.
Listen, we know how these players think. You seen KD and Kyrie was here. We had a 20 game. We had 20 games. We was 18-2. Those 2 losses was into Boston. They said we out of here, bruh. The Boston Celtics got them shook. They got me personally, I feel like they got the Knicks shook after what happened to them the first game. They definitely got the Bucks shook. They about to change franchise's direction. The Bucks is definitely going for that 1 through 4 pick. They're not fooling Big Fan Breezy and the
bro,
fans that
bro,
show up to
bro,
the
bro,
page.
bro. Oh, 1 through
Bro,
bro.
what are they going to do, bro?
No
Dame
one's gonna
Lillard
go
was
down
hurt in the
that.
playoffs. Dame Lillard was hurt in the playoffs. Giannis was hurt in the playoffs.
One
How
through
are they even
four,
going to,
bro.
bro? They
Yeah,
want that pick.
They not gonna stink
Bro,
that bad.
do you
they
know
can't
what you
stink that
have
bad.
to
Okay.
do to get a 1 through 4 pick,
They gonna
bro?
have to
Y'all
trade
think they
Giannis
have to
Breezy.
be
now.
worse than us?
They
But
gonna
you know what?
to get
But you
that
know
pick. They
what? They
gotta
could
trade
be though.
Giannis right now.
Did you see their prospects when they came in the game? They had one kid who looked like a garbage pail kid, that light skinned kid
Beauchamp.
with the bad
Beauchamp.
skin. Yeah, well, Beauchamp, like that. They have no prospects. They thought they was lit. They was like, yo, we
No,
got
they got
Dame.
Prosper. They got Terrence Shannon Jr. They got Terrence Shannon Jr. and the other kid.
Yo, when they came in and played against our kids, they didn't look like they were anywhere near
Oh,
close.
they got
Ah,
Terrence
but
Shannon
PC,
Jr.?
they kids are
They
real
do.
new. Our kids are somewhat seasoned in the league at least.
That's fair. That's fair. But all I know is one of the two of them is gonna have a fatal injury, and
Oh
their
no.
season is gonna be done.
Damn.
I'm playing the percentages. I'm
Fatal
not
was
even.
Fatal?
crazy, bro.
I'm
Fatal
not. I'm,
means life over, life
Right.
ending.
Yo,
I don't
hold on.
think, I
Wait.
think
Season and
Speaking
they
of
still going
injuries,
to be
not to cut
alive.
you off again, did
listen.
y'all see what happened to the kid on the Jazz?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, bro. That shit crazy.
ain't nobody
No.
touched them either.
What happened?
Yo, that shit was crazy.
This shit
PJ
just
Washington saw
crumbled.
that shit and just put his hands on his head and walked away like, yo, what the fuck? You ain't see that, Breeze?
No, what? I'm trying to figure out what happened, bro.
Dude was just running down the court and he like slipped and like fell on his leg and his leg like just broke when he fell on it.
yeah.
Oh my
Like it
God.
just snapped and like, yo, bro, that shit
Yo,
was the
Breeze, yo,
Yo,
shit
his
was
Breeze.
leaning
teammates
to
was
the
on the
side, bro.
sidelines crying,
Whenever you get a
real
chance,
tears.
look up Taylor Hendricks.
That shit was crazy,
Bro,
bro.
I
I
don't
hope
think I
he
want to
good,
see that
bro.
shit. That shit worse than the Paul George shit?
It was about
I
the
mean,
same thing.
You
Yeah.
know the
oh,
Paul
nah,
George shit. You
I
can
ain't
see
trying to
the
see
whole
that shit,
thing.
bro.
With
I don't
his
want to
shit,
see that.
his shit
That shit
is
was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But there's stuff like that when fans gonna get on now, like, why is he even here? We shouldn't have drafted him. He just got hurt. That
Nah,
you know
ain't
what I'm saying?
nobody saying that.
Yeah, all right.
Give him
Okay.
time.
Bro,
Give it some
that's
time,
what
you said?
happened. That's what happens, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need surgery. He gonna need all that shit, and he gonna get the same kill because he's not playing, bro.
Ain't
You know what
nobody
I'm
say
saying,
that about Paul George, or did they?
Paul
bro?
George gave more work. He
Yep.
put in more work, so they kind of alleviate him. But if you're a
Yep.
new player, bro, like that's not going against your favor, bro. That's, I mean, an
Yo,
injury like that not your favor, but now that's even worse, bro, because a lot of people
Cameron
was
and Mace
talking about
kill
Taylor
Paul
before
George
he wouldn't
daily.
perform.
like where you been at, playoff P?
Oh yeah, but that's for that though. Like that ain't.
Yeah,
See, it
because
be
it was
reasons. It's not like niggas getting on people for no reason, bro.
because he's already like star. So you know what I'm saying. You're gonna take him to that level, but somebody
But
like that that's trying to make their way in the league. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
he about to get killed. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he can't get
but
back to what they thought he could be. You know what I'm saying? They're
yeah.
gonna be
But
on go
that's a
time.
crazy
and
freak accident though.
and,
That
and,
shit was wild.
And plus, like, because last season he wasn't playing too much, so niggas want to see him a little bit more this season to get hurt this early, and you get an injury like that. Because, all right, obviously you out for the whole season. There's a good chance you're gonna be out for the majority of next season, damn near close to the whole season next season. So this is like a 2-year injury at this point. Then when
He
you
may
come
have
back,
to
you're gonna have
learn
to
to
take some
walk
time.
again.
For real, you're gonna have to learn how to walk again. Like, and then like it's going to, like, you're not gonna come back and be PG. Like, you're not, like, it don't happen like that. Like, look at Victor Oladipo. He hurt his leg. He didn't come back. Wasn't all the way the same. So like, it's gonna take you some time to get back. You a rookie. You gotta prove shit. Like, niggas is looking at you to prove shit. And you on a team like Utah, they looking for young talent. So like, if they ever like just for example, they get the number 1 pick, they get Cooper Flag, and they start taking off with Laurie and Cooper, things gonna get rushed. Now you fucking in 3 years time, you might see yourself out the league just because of some bullshit, bro.
Yo, listen, they killing right now. Right now, they are killing most of the players on Detroit. Most of the just because they've never seen them win, and that's just being a fan. Like I don't think we should be like that. We from New York. We not. That's not part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? That's more so why I be defending certain players because once they wear our laundry, I don't want to kill them
You see,
for
PT,
being hurt.
you say that, and I will counter that and say our culture is bashing on niggas. That is our culture.
That is true too. I'm just meant that we're not petty niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, we petty too, bro. We petty too. You can't even put that out there. We petty too, bro. We petty too. Don't
Yo,
lie.
you seen Ant saying he would never play for the Knicks because he was like, yo, if
Yes.
I have a bad game, y'all gonna boo me. Get out of here. I ain't.
You see,
Yeah.
you see. So
That's
this is the
hilarious.
perception from outside. Country bumpkin niggas is looking at us like that. That's a nigga from ATL. How the fuck you know about that, nigga?
It's true.
You see that's our vision. That's how niggas see us. Like, yo, man, we could have a player that could do good all 81 games, but then if we get to 82 and we get to the playoffs and he starts stinking up the joint, yo, man, fuck this nigga, get him out of here.
And we're such trolls that we like, even if it costs us games, we like certain niggas. Like we like Kyrie. New York loves Kyrie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's more than just his talent. I think it's just the fact that Kyrie is just the type of nigga to just be like, yo, I'm taking off 2 weeks to go throw a party for my sister. And
And
y'all
niggas
all
feel
gonna
that.
like it.
Niggas feel that, bro. Niggas feel that, bro. That's why I'm saying, like, you can't hate Kyrie because you would do the same shit. Niggas feel
Right.
that, bro. You like, I don't give a fuck. Yo, man. Yo, listen. All because I put my life and dedicate my life to this doesn't mean every single minute of my life is dedicated to
To
this. You
this,
hear what
right.
I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm a father at the same time, nigga. Ain't no way you about to tell me this ball is more important than that child.
I know, but New York wanted a championship, yo.
That's
That's
true,
that's
but
the only reason
that's
why
true.
it killed me. I was like, when the video came out and he was roller skating and shit.
I,
When the nigga came out and he was roller skating.
He was
It was
gonna
like you
roll
had a
bounce.
science project that you was trying to complete, and this just one smart nigga just was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just show up on the last day and try to just freestyle this
I'm a
homework done."
freestyle and do me, and hopefully I get an A off that shit. These niggas better put me on the project too, my nigga. I'm here with y'all.
That's exactly that nigga.
Yo, when I saw that video of him going to the wedding, I'm like, you know what? Niggas gonna look at this shit wild crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are going to look at this shit wild crazy. And lo and behold, oh my God, you going to a wedding? It's COVID. You're not even in this. I'm like, you see, can't win. You can't win. I bet you if all that shit was going on and he was in Dallas, you nigga, all that fucking news would have been that big. They would have hit that shit if anything. See what New York do? See what New York do? Nigga, then I'm hearing fucking crazy reports coming out like, yo, Eric Adams had the fucking power to fucking change the vaccine mandate for the stadiums and arenas section, but they didn't do that. But he had that. Look what
Yeah,
New
he
York
ain't
going
made
through,
it on
bro.
us.
He only did it for the Yankees.
He only did it for the fucking Yanks. You see what the fuck going on, my nigga? And then the Yanks is down 3-0 right now, my nigga. So look at that
Right.
bullshit right there, my nigga. Like, you see what's going on? You see what's going on?
Yeah.
We almost lost the
Right. We
Liberty
could have won.
Championship. We
I
almost lost the Liberty Championship. Like, thank God they pulled it out, nigga. Pause, but thank
yo
God, nigga.
Yo, full disclosure, so I don't sound or look like a fake nigga. Just understand that there are pictures of me with the nigga. I am friends with him. He knows me, my pops, my brother, and shit.
What were you
But
talking about?
I've never been so disappointed in a politician. The nigga, I never seen a nigga wearing an earring. The day after he got inaugurated, it was like he turned on to some bad guy, put in his earring in his ear. It just,
that
it just went wild, yo.
was his alter ego.
Yo, like he was selling me a fake nigga. Like I helped him get on podcasts. I helped him like tweak his little campaign on messaging online because I kept on telling him like you tweet something, people don't always hit continue, to open it up and see more, like shorten it, shit like that. And um the nigga
Giving
just
them game.
became mayor and he won, and like the next day was like his real self. He just like, haha, I fooled y'all. And the shit is embarrassing, son. So if it pop
Totally
up on the
embarrassing.
internet or niggas let y'all know, yeah, I was trying to I helped that nigga win and I regret that shit. I feel stupid as fuck for doing
You ain't go to no Diddy parties with him, did you?
it.
Yo,
that
You see, you see, you see,
the
you see, you see, you
Wait,
see,
wait.
you see.
You were doing the Diddy campaign and with Eric Adams?
Yeah, that's
Yo,
how
my
I.
nigga
That's
PTB moving, nigga.
so so so.
Yo,
That's how
bro,
I. That's how I got.
we might need to have an exclusive interview with you.
Nah,
That's a fact,
nah. I
though.
don't
right.
know nothing. I don't know nothing. I worked for Bad Boy for like 14 years. I did all their digital work, all their digital strategy, and for
You
Vote or
got
Oh
this.
Die,
shit!
I
I
was
was just
the
joking when I said that. Oh shit!
yeah, nah, but for Devoted Die, I was the interactive creative director. I helped create it, the whole campaign. That was before there was Instagram, so we just took Paris Hilton and all that shit and made it viral, and
Yo, PT,
people
not
did
to
what
cut you
people
off.
do.
Not to
Mhm.
cut you off real quick. Do you still feel the same way about that voter die initiative that you made?
That what?
That voter die initiative. So like that whole thing, like how you put that like campaign up, like so like because like how you said it's the marketing, so like the digital marketing that you did. So like all that work you did, you think it was like a good thing you did, like with hindsight now, like yo, like
It
I
the
pushed.
only you know what I'm politically I'm totally different than I was when I first, like, before everything was about making money for me, and
Right.
I saw it as, yo, this nigga is trying to get into politics. Like Quiet as Kept, there was two campaigns. It was Diddy Runs the City and then Vote or Die. And those two campaigns were to get him to the point where people would talk about him becoming mayor. But the
Right.
problem is that his parties are corporate sponsored, you know,
Mm-hmm.
porno
Mm-hmm.
flicks. And back 2004, 2006, 2008, everybody knew that. We didn't know how he thought he was going to become a politician, but we did great things. We signed up. We had the record for signing up the most African American males to vote, regardless of whom or what. It's good that a black man, with good intentions did that, and because of that record, I worked for Hillary, I worked for Barack, and I turned down working for Biden because Like the shit, after a while, you start to see that not only you're cranking out the same messaging time and time again that never gets fulfilled,
Mhm.
but you see that they're like
They're using it for their
latching
own
off your
propaganda.
talent to fool your people. And so
Mm.
while I'm proud of the success of the campaign and what we were able to accomplish with it, but I can't say that the result was for good people. You know what I'm saying? And
I
and
get you.
uh and 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 again, like it's not like I had the answers. I didn't go to Diddy parties. I only was there every Thursday for the marketing meeting, and I told them what was going on with the internet side of shit. Outside of that, besides one Calvin Klein party I went to in the Hamptons, um, and that was more so because my client wanted to go, and it's corporate, yo. Like I don't know about this pornography, a baby oil shit. Like the
Right.
shit that I saw with my own eyes was Calvin Klein, you know, doing a party, sponsoring the white party. It always was big corporations that sponsored those white parties in the Hamptons. I don't know when it became Jeffrey Epstein, but it is what it is.
Speaking on the diddler himself, yo, make sure y'all type is the NSB on Friday coming up. We gonna have some more information on the unfolding case of the diddler, the Riddler, the diddler
Yo,
himself.
the Diddler is the funniest nickname ever, bro.
I laugh every time.
Hey, make sure y'all tap in 10 a.m. Eastern. We gonna start talking. We got some more information to tap in about this man because this man right here, I don't know, but hey, let me say this: when you have money and you could buy the best of the best, listen, you could go toe to toe with the fucking government at certain aspects.
Yeah, talking about his legal team.
hmm Yep.
Oh shit, I don't know anything about that. I do want to share this since y'all were talking about fatherhood. Like I said, I was a vendor. I wasn't an employee. I went there every Thursday to the Bad Boy offices, both when they were in BMG in the Sony building and when they were on Broadway. Um, before they moved out to LA. They the the thing that I would see, like the personal life shit that I would see, is that he had his sons with him almost every day, like all of them, like even the one that is
Nah,
That
at
is.
yo,
the
bro, I'm gonna tell you what you had the question from jump, because this is
Mhm.
what I had the question, because my homie used to work at his studio or whatever. And why would he name his studio that? Know what I mean?
Daddy's house.
Yeah, man, why?
Yeah,
Know what I
that's a
mean?
horrible name.
It's a horrible
That's
name,
how the
and
niggas
it's
talk,
only
yo.
one letter away from Diddy's house. But
You
he
know
didn't
what?
want it to be Diddy's house. He wanted a bunch of grown niggas calling him daddy all the time.
Oh,
You
but
know
the
what?
the
You
the
know what?
studio was before they called him Diddy though.
That's weird.
That was when he was calling himself Puff Daddy,
Yeah,
Sean
it's
Puff
Yeah.
Daddy.
weird, man. He want everybody come to daddy's house. Like,
Nah, but it was before though. It was
no,
before.
I
Daddy's
know,
house
bro, but you
existed
got to think
before.
about the psychological shit behind that.
Nigga, you gotta think about this nigga psychologically. How many
Right.
fucking nicknames he done fucking had? Listen, my nigga, I'm telling you this from fucking experience, my nigga, because niggas in the hood do this, my nigga. When niggas keep changing their name, look at the name they using and look how they moving, bro. They are changing themselves, my nigga. They are becoming an alter ego. They're making a whole nother personality inside their fucking mind, my nigga. So when you see a nigga go from Diddy, Sean Puffy, Combs, Love, all that shit, look at the nigga and you see how he moving? That's all I need to know, my nigga. Your actions
Nah,
tell me
he
more than anything,
No,
nigga.
no,
What the
no,
fuck?
no. Hold on. No, no. Listen, and I'll start with Jared Allen because that's the one that just came to mind. And I want to get back so they can continue to unpack this situation. Now, again, we continue to unpack on what did he? Why would he name a studio? I've been to studios and they never was named Daddy House. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. As a grown man, if I said I was gonna start with Jared Allen because the Fro is a good nickname. Like if you want somebody calling you the Fro because you have an afro, okay, all right, cool, you the Fro. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But Daddy is different. The fact that I'm going somewhere and I got somebody asking me where I'm at and the name of the studio is Daddy's house. The fact that it's not, bro, it's nothing.
Yo, Breeze, hold on.
I don't want to hang nowhere that I gotta text somebody I'm at Daddy's house or tell somebody that I'm going to
Nah,
Daddy's house. If
nah.
I'm not really going to my father, my biological father. Like I'm not going,
And
and I
I'm
never
still
said
not
that.
saying daddy.
Yeah, I'm still not saying daddy too.
I'm
Word.
like,
Like,
I'm
Yeah,
at
no,
my
I've
father's
never.
crib.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've even like Jay. I spoke to Jay mad times when I've been at my pop's crib, and that's what it is. It's my pop's crib. You feel what I'm saying? I've never said I'm at my
I'm at
daddy's house.
daddy's house.
yeah.
Like I maybe I've said I'm at my dad's and then no house.
But
Like,
Breeze,
but then I just
Yo,
said
this
dad.
is so embarrassing.
Nah, bro. This is
But Breeze,
the
real quick.
son's been there. Jay was right. He on some other shit. But PT's a great person. He's not involved in none of that. Shout out to
Breeze,
PT.
but
Nah,
Breeze,
never.
real quick, but Breeze, when you say Jared Allen Diddy, right? All right, look, right? Jared Allen got given that name. He didn't pick it. They saw his hair. They like, oh, you the fro. So you got given that name. So there's a
Right.
difference, right? When you get given the name, you get given it. You feel me? Like when a nigga give you the name, like it is what it is at that point. That's you. If you want to take it up, whatever. When you go out your way and you take your grown ass self and you give yourself a name and you start acting a way that kind of correlates to your name, something going on with you, my nigga. Something going on with you, my nigga. There's something going on upstairs, my nigga. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Please go to therapy, especially if you make multiple names and you start acting multiple different ways, my nigga. Go to
Yeah,
therapy. Go
you
to
right,
therapy.
yo. Yeah, I
Something
can't
going
tell
on
you
there.
how right you are, because the thing is, I've never even thought about it, and I've had to go and pick up disc from the house that y'all referred to. I will never say it like that ever again. And I could
Thank you.
remember texting the shit. Oh, I'm at. And it sounds so bad in looking back at it. Yo, that's horrible.
We here for you, bro. We gonna get through this together, PT. Word, bro.
Yo, this is horrible, yo.
This shit crazy, bro. I
This is
think
crazy.
at the end of the day, this is why I love Locks. They were the first ones attacking Diddy. Basically, Styles P threw a chair at him. Like, yo, again, the whole mindset of the daddy thing is basically you don't need nothing. I'll give you everything you need. And the Locks is like, no, fuck that. Give me my publishing. That's my publishing, not your publishing. Why do you have so much impact on what goes on with my finances? What are you really doing? And this is the gatekeeping shit that be happening, bro. And I'm glad this shit getting exposed. This shit is like they throwing everything away, bro. The drill music and how it's bad. You see, there's no turnaround. It doesn't. What you put into drill music is right what you get back. There's no rich and fame for being a star from that shit. It's more closer to jail and death. Like everybody, that shit getting thrown away. There's just mad different shit. Even with these lists and Diddy and all of this shit like that. Even if y'all consider it all fake and it's this and that, bro. All of this shit look like a do over. It looked it looked like people just like, yo, throw it all away. Let's just do this whole thing over from the start. And I don't know, man. The hip hop game needs more perspectives. I was on, I think I forget what it was called. It was basically but that's not the point. The point is that hip hop needs different perspectives because they only make it seem like people who rap are people who sell drugs. That's a fucking lie. I'm pretty sure there's different professions that have rappers. There's dentists, there's architects, there's construction workers, there's doctors, there's nurses, there's different people that can rap. They act like the only way you can learn how to rap is to come out of the trenches and come out of the struggle. That's the part, in my opinion, they need to throw away. Rap can represent a lot of different professions. And as a matter of fact, when you look at the jingles and all of the commercials, they got rap in it a lot of the times. So I'm saying that to say, yeah, hip hop and rap is a way of communicating, and I just think that it was governed by the wrong people. The people that was creating it is not the ones that's governing it, and I think that's a problem in every culture. The same way, if I was, you know what I'm saying, somebody was playing a flute, and then imagine I manage all of the flute players. I don't know shit about flute, but I'm telling you, God, play the flute like this and play the flute like I said, play it because I know it sells. And no, bro, you got to get people that's part of the culture to be in charge of it. And I think that's the part they need to change and change it fast and not have, people like, no disrespect, allegedly Diddy in front of talented people who really just want to be artists. Yeah, the fact that they may not be the richest and the most famous, they probably, if they could make a living off of singing or rapping, they would do it. If they could just make, I don't know, $60,000 or whatever it is, and they're not super duper rich or famous, it would still have them in the business. But a lot of people don't know to be business savvy and know the politics around it, and they get fucked over. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad
But
part of it, and I just don't want to see that in the game. I want people to, you know what I mean, not get fucking took and done bad because they trying to fucking reach their dreams. Like, what the fuck?
Breezy, the thing that you have to take into consideration is who are their mentors. If you read just some of the shit that Clive Davis says, Tommy Mottola used to beat the shit out of Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey used to go to award shows with a black eye. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson tells a story like how he saved Mariah from Tommy Mottola, some crazy shit like that. I saw it on video. I couldn't believe that it was real. But yo, like these dudes have um horrible role models, horrible people who brought them into the business. Clive Davis got Diddy his business, and it's because, and like he said, he him and Andre Harrell had some kind of freaky shit going on, and that was Puff's boss. That was his, you know what I'm saying? That was where he learned everything from, and those dudes, that's how they were living. They they were living in that type of lifestyle, and nobody knew. But I will tell you this though, like, um, I wasn't friends with Big or nothing like that at all. But one night we were going to the tunnel, and this was before Big passed. This was when the tunnel first was starting to get rocking, um, in that era, and you know how going to the city, dudes would follow each other like in a caravan of cars type of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And my man was riding with whoever was driving Big that night, and he got out the car and told us a story in the club, like that that people were asking Big like, "Yo, why don't we go party with where Puffin and them at?" And Big's response was, and I don't mean to offend anybody or nothing, I'm just telling you what the man said. He said, nah, Puff be on that homo shit. And we went to the tunnel after all. And so
So you
yo,
telling me
it's
Big said this shit from the beginning and niggas just brushed this shit off like it ain't nothing?
from the gate, yo. From from the gate. Like I'm telling you, that was like
yeah, but nah,
early
but
that
hold on. But hold on. That's the thing with me, right? They be trying to. When I say they, I mean people who live that lifestyle make it seem like they the ones under attack. If anything, sometimes they the ones be attacking. So, in my opinion, the nature of the relationship between Big and Puff was a business one. You
right.
know, Puff, I mean, Big didn't necessarily want to know Puff personally. And I think that's where the issues happen. It's like, you got to be all the way 100 with me. You got to know me personally before I help you professionally. And I think that's where Puff be going wrong. You know what I mean? He be doing too much, and people just be wanting to be professional with him. They said that Big didn't even like clubs. That's what I had heard somewhere. I heard that he wasn't even someone that would, you know what I mean, party with Puff. I did hear that too. I heard that same thing. I
Yo,
heard he was
he
just, if he got to perform there, he'll be there. But I remember the tunnel. The tunnel, if you know what I'm saying, with somebody that
If you
used to
know,
go
you
out.
know. If you know,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
it was one of those type of things. Yep.
Yeah, no,
Fact.
that was the when Flex used to do the tunnel, and it was just, you saw everybody in New York City was like right there. You saw, I one night, the night that Keith Murray and Mobb Deep fought in the tunnel, it ruined my night. I was talking to this Puerto Rican shorty. I was about to go home, and then the whole club was on fire because Keith Murray and Mobb Deep was fighting and shit. Like that was like one of the one of the ill memories of the time, yo.
Yeah, yeah, nah, I'm with you, bro. It is what it is, man. A lot of shit going on. You know, that's how I feel about it. Y'all can hear more of this kind of content on NSB. That's one of my favorite shows. I heard Easy cover Diddy, and you know, I ain't hear him say much just now, but you know, I know that they was covering it on the show. I was looking for y'all on Monday, man. Did I miss it or did y'all do the show? What happened?
Nah, you missed it, bro. What the fuck, dog? What? You didn't see this? Oh,
Which
hold on.
one?
We just did a show yesterday, bro. You ain't see it?
Nah, I think I missed it. I missed it. What was it
Yeah,
about?
yeah, man. We threw the link in the chat, man. We had everybody coming. We had my nigga Leaf pull up, my nigga Primo pulled up, all that. Everybody was giving their input on certain situations, man. We was chopping up. I mean, we didn't get into Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Like Diddy coming Friday, pause. But like that's what we doing. Like we going my nigga
Yeah,
text
okay.
line gonna fucking talk about Diddy a little bit on Friday. So like that's what about to happen. But
Y'all throwing a
yeah,
link in the
man.
chat on Friday?
I mean, it depends on how the situation goes. We got to play it by ear, you know what I'm saying? Like certain situations we could throw the link in the chat, certain things we can, you know what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
sometimes like my nigga Deso gonna have to leave and shit like that. So like sometimes he run the stream, you feel me? So like if he gotta leave, ain't no point to throw the link in the chat if like we only got like 20 minutes left or like 10 minutes left, you feel what I'm saying? So like and then there's like certain topics we like want to get through. Like we got some topics we got planned out, so like we will want to get through that shit. So like sometimes it's just not best to throw the link in the chat. But yeah,
Y'all need
man, we
I
do.
think y'all need an intro song, man. Y'all need an intro song, bro.
Breeze, all that shit coming up. Don't worry, all that shit coming up. Don't worry, all that shit
Let
coming
me
up.
get a verse, man. Let me get one of those verses, man.
Hey, yo, like how you put that message out. I'll put that word out right there too. You feel me? I'll put that word out right there. But yo, the episode, nigga, like I even brought you up, nigga. I'm like, yo, nigga, my nigga Breeze got something to say, bro. That yo, nigga, you sent the message and I immediately came back and sent that message, relayed that message for you, my
I
nigga.
gotta watch this show, man. That ass. The same time the show start is the same time I move around to go to work. That's why I didn't get a
Okay,
chance to
okay,
watch it. But
okay.
and I'll be tapped in. Like I don't just be like halfway listening. Like I'll be tapped in. Y'all, one of my favorite episodes is the robot episode where y'all spoke on what Tesla was doing, and again, like y'all done heard CNN, man. Y'all inspired me to even talk about different topics. So you know, shout out to that show, man. You, that's so
Yeah.
big eye context. Oh yeah, man.
Last episode we had to get into Dirk a little bit. We had to talk about this Dirk situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we basically saying the man Dirk going down. You feel me? Like sorry to say it, but
Hmm.
if you like Dirk, I don't think he coming out of this situation, my nigga. He going to he.
Hmm.
Yeah, they caught him at the airport.
Yeah, they caught it. He tried to flee.
Go ahead, talk
He
about it.
tried to get
I'll
away.
go last. Y'all can talk about it. Go ahead. I'll go last. What up?
Uh,
Hold on. Shout out to my guy Hameen Dallin. That's my guy from back in the day, pots and pans. Grew up same block, public school type shit. That's my guy. Yo, what up, bro? I see you, man. Go ahead though. I'm
salute.
listening though.
So
I wanna hear how y'all feel before I say what I say. But go ahead,
so
Easy. We listening.
so we got time, Breach. We got time. I could get into it. We got time.
Yeah, man, we do.
All right, so the situation is so Dirk got arrested for a for a murder for hire case. So he's being charged for murder for hire. So allegedly he was a mastermind of setting up the situation that got Lil Pop killed. Lil Pop is Quando Rondo cousin. Lil Pop got shot in a car when they was out in Cali near a gas station, if I'm not mistaken. That was a situation. I don't know if y'all remember. That was way back when you saw like a car group of niggas got shot up and a nigga got killed. You could see
Yeah, they was doing the Quando Rondo meme.
yeah, that was the meme right there. So like they made a meme out this nigga crying, seeing this nigga got shot in the car. That was that situation right there. So if anything, that wasn't a random situation. That was allegedly set up. So Dirk and five other conspirators got locked up. Those other five got locked up before Dirk. Now, these people are allegedly in the situation. They got other certain worlds in the situation. Some shot the people. Some looked out for the people. Like look what like tailed them and look where they was at. Some people booked the rooms and shit like that. Some people drove. You know what I'm saying? So other people got caught for certain situations. The thing is, right? the things that's connected Dirk, for one, for all that we know right now, because we don't have all the information, but for one, there is allegedly a text from Dirk saying don't put any things in his name. So don't rent, don't buy anything in his name. So that is a damning piece of text right there. Two, they also have if I'm not mistaken, the room, all 5 suspects booked the same room at the same hotel under Dirk's name, and allegedly they booked the same rental cars under Dirk's name, under Dirk credit card. So, I mean, OTF members now allegedly. OTF is a label, so you can use the credit card as the label, as as funds, but it's under Dirk's name, so it's coming under Dirk's name. So they're using Lil Durk's credit card to fund a kill. So Dirk is getting, so allegedly, and what we discussed on NSB, we said they probably had a RICO charge for Dirk and all his other people, the OTF members. But since this situation happened, and since he decided that he was about to flee the country, they had to speed up their process, and allegedly, or just have to go and put him down for the murder for hire charge. Now, this charge, if convicted, he sits it down forever. If anything, he might get the death penalty if they could go all the way with it. He could get the death penalty. But with this charge, he sits it down. He sits it down forever. Now, those co-conspirators as well, this charge that the charges that they have against them, they could sit it down forever too. The thing is, Dirk might have the money to fight it, but those other people don't. So they could start talking and things could look shaky for the boy. But as of right now, all the evidence that they have is damning against him. Right now, it doesn't look good for him. I don't see no way out for him right now. But y'all could go. How y'all feel about it?
Me personally, I feel like I understand about the golden era of hip hop. The golden era of hip hop is Will Smith, Summertime, songs that make you want to dance. You want to go to the function, and you know what I'm saying. Meet some shorties and parties, maybe smoke, maybe drink. You know what I'm saying? That's what hip hop is to me, bro. Hearing the song first. Remember, before social media, hearing the song first was important. There's a lot of elements to hip hop that if drill music not happening, we can still enjoy the sport of hip hop. So I'm good on drill music. I think all of it is reciprocating the energy you're putting out. You can't, bro, y'all killing each other and then laughing at the dead, and that shit is evil and wicked. That just that energy that you're producing. You're producing a evil energy by making that culture. Like, you're normalizing that shit. That whole drill shit, yeah, it could be entertaining, but remember, that's because of the science of music is not just so much that it's entertaining. You gotta remember, it's the I won't say the mysticism, but it's the rhythm of the beats and the drums. It's music does something to people, and you could put a positive message in that or a negative one. And when you put that negative one, you're gonna get negative shit. And you know what I'm saying? Again, I wish that, you know, it wasn't no retaliation, because none of that shit happened. You can't, that just being on beats, making threats at your quote unquote ops, bro, that shit gonna lead to something. You gotta know that shit gonna lead to something. And I'm saying, yeah, this is the tip of the iceberg that we talking about, because we know about the King Von King Von and all of that. But a lot of shit happened before that happened. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happened before that. And, you know, just how it impacted hip hop as a recent, I would say like the last 10 years. You think of how many deaths happened just with that genre of drill music? It's by far painful for any fan to endure. So, you know, I shy away from drill music. I think the content, I think they are talented artists and they could do more than drill music. You know what I'm saying? Even with the song with Dirk, Lil Durk, and J. Cole, he basically saying some of the same things, but it's from a different perspective, and that energy is more relatable and easier to digest as a fan because we could have that perspective and you talking more to the fans opposed to a genre of hip hop where you more so talking to what I mean, people who be living that lifestyle. The song with J. Cole and Lil Durk, it's more talking about, what they go through and how they feel, opposed to always pushing your lifestyle. Whether it's the death culture, that's still pushing a lifestyle. You can't always just push a certain lifestyle. And I think, it does need to change. And I'm not glad, I'm not happy, I'm not that this shit is all unfolding like this, but I can't say this is out of my realm of expectations or I'm so surprised that something like this happened. And that's the sad part about it, is that this shit should be some jaw dropping shit like, oh my God, I can't believe this shit happened, but it's not. And you got Hameen Dallin in the comments. He said words are powerful, and that's the truth, man. So
100%.
we gotta watch what we say on these records, man.
Real quick to Damon F, because he said wrong. They said they had people booking a jet and Dirk named after the murder and someone possibly with the wire. Allegedly, the person is with the wire, but we can't put that away from the situation. You're right about that. They do have somebody called OTF Jam. He's allegedly probably had a wire for 2 years. If that is there, then that's
It's
strong right
so
there. But that's damning right there. But it's not in the affidavit as of yet, so we have to see. But let me just read you an expert from the New York Times about the situation real quick. Court documents say that the hitman were offered rewards, including lucrative music opportunities if they contributed to TB's death. A credit card linked with Little Dirk and OTF was used to purchase airplane tickets for the co-conspirators to fly from Chicago to California, where they believed TB was located. Around the time flights were purchased, a telephone number that prosecutors said was associated with Little Dirk was used to text an associate saying, "Don't book no flights under no names connected to him," according to the FBI affidavit. Like I said, they used the fucking credit card linked to Little Dirk. Now it is alleged OTF credit card, but it's still under Dirk Bank's name. That's Little Dirk. So it's connected to him, and that card was used to purchase airplane tickets to fly from Chicago to California for the
Airplane
book,
tickets, the hotels,
the
and the rent a
hotel,
car.
and the rental cars. So when you do a murder for hire, all you need is the money to connect you to the situation.
yep. Yep, it's over. I feel so bad for this kid. Like, to him to have been so popular, like they got people in Africa marching with OTF t-shirts on in support of Dirk. That
But real
shows he
quick,
touched a
PT,
lot of people.
but real quick, PT, you see that right there? You see, and this is how I could say propaganda is so strong, because how we seeing that right there, and I agree with you, but at the same time, Lil Durk basically got the people in Ghana repping in a folk gang. That's what he got them doing, because OTF is a folk gang. So when you got them repping OTF, you essentially got them repping a folk gang. But in their mind, they think they're repping a family.
Right.
That's the power of propaganda. This
Yep.
is what other people could do. So when people say they're using people for certain things, yes. So how you got people in Ghana marching for like Little Dirk dropping OTF, people could be marching the streets like for Trump, and they think they're doing a good thing, but that motherfucker got evil intentions. But he done fucking finesse the whole situation. I feel sorry for Little Dirk, but this is when you play these rules, this is what happens. And you've
Yeah.
been dodging shit for a long time, and unfortunately, it caught up to you because of this whole rat beef situation. This shit is some bullshit. this all came from the King Von situation. Because
Yeah,
this is
that's
all
another horrible one.
all this rap beef bullshit.
That's
This
the thing
rap
that's
beef
crazy,
don't
bro.
contribute shit to the fucking society. It just causes more harm and more death, my nigga. This shit
That's
doesn't.
the thing that's crazy. That's why people gotta have fucking self-esteem and just think with their own brain, because the whole internet been trolling this nigga Dirk for years, talking about slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. And then when he slide for Vaughn, niggas like, yo, you a fucking idiot. Like, you gotta think for yourself and not let people influence you.
Well, let me say
And
this
don't
real
do
quick,
dumb
Jay.
shit.
Let me say this real quick, Jay, because we did talk about that NSB. Whether or not the internet said slide for Vaughn, that nigga was gonna slide for Vaughn either way. So it's just the internet was behind it, and you see the impact of a little bit of what the internet do. If you do want to take that in consideration, it probably pressured him more into wanting to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we gotta get this done. But whether or not the internet was in it, this nigga was gonna do that regardless. These niggas ain't no
True.
good.
True,
They
I can
do
see
good
that. I can
things.
see that, but it's just like all of the internet rhetoric of everybody saying he's so dumb. Oh my god, how you going? Like, shit happened, and if you saying that he told niggas specifically not to book, because I didn't hear that part. He told niggas specifically not to book with the card. They booked with the card. They did that on purpose to make sure they was going to be able to set him up.
Or niggas is the dumbest motherfuckers ever
Or,
because they're
or
going down with this nigga, bro. You going down for life and you don't got bread, nigga. He got bread. What the fuck, dog? Y'all niggas is
right,
some dumb motherfuckers.
right,
But one of them
Yeah.
was working with the boys the whole time,
yeah.
though.
I heard something about that, but I didn't know when he started working with the boys or whatever. But somebody snitching. I don't know, man.
No, no. Listen. All I heard about the dude that snitched. They said that was his childhood friend, and at the end of the day, I seen Lil Durk on $1 million worth of the game, and he had mad people behind him. And it goes to show, even if you say quote unquote only the family, them niggas gonna snitch on you too, bro. Ain't nobody gonna wanna do all of that time knowing you gonna be out here making songs, this and that. They like, yo, what about my life? I guess. I don't know. Like I'm not in that life to know what they should and shouldn't do. I just know that it promotes a violent culture. And to Jay's point, that's the culture, bro. People are influenced by social media. Like, people don't even go to their phones if they not going to social media. People are using social media more than they're calling other people on their phones.
That's a fact.
Social media is more of the dominant attention, getting more of the attention span of person per person than phone calls are on our phone. So we can't ignore that a generation born into social media is not going to be impacted and influenced the way they are. Seeing how it's grown and us seeing it before the beginning of it, seeing the beginning of it and seeing what it comes from then till now, from MySpace to Facebook, from MySpace to IG, from fucking LimeWire to fucking streaming. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, Jay made a point, and I'm not doing this so we could talk about Jay mixtape that just came out the other day. I'm not doing that. But Jay said on another
Don't
time
cap
that,
that.
you know what I'm saying. Jay said another time that it's aggressive poetry, aggressive raps to
Aggressive
rhyme
is
towards
aggressive
men.
poetry about other men. Like, you really got to sit there in your house and think about other men to make songs about that. Like, that's what you thinking about. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? Drill? You talking
Yeah,
about drill? Okay.
it's aggressive poetry about other men. Take the beat away.
It's
That's what it is.
All right.
it's so good.
You know, real quick, PT. You matter of fact, go ahead, Kyle. I'm not asking a question. It might change the conversation. Go ahead.
No, I just in my book that's been delayed, but it's coming out uh within the next 2 weeks. In my book, I talk about
Let's get to that. Let's get to that.
I talk about the plague, the plagues that Black people have gone through. You have the plague of slavery, you have the plague of Reconstruction era, you got the plague of Jim Crow era, you got the plague of Civil Rights era that led into Vietnam. Vietnam led into the war on drugs. That's how you're starting with heroin all the way to crack. We know we and then we had and during the war on drugs we had the era of incarceration, and now in modern times we have the era of the internet. The internet is the new plague for niggas, because if you just look at what it motivates so many young dudes to do, like I'm it's a like Brooklyn is an amazing thing to look at, because just in Bed-Stuy we have designer on Lexington over here. We have over in East Flatbush, you got all these kids, Bobby and all of them, and and all of them except for designer because he got the fuck up out of here. But most of these young dudes who've made all this money and gotten all this notoriety forfeited to death. Like, they got major cases. They're paying lawyers millions to get them off. Look at my classmate son, Chef G. Did a brilliant strategy, independent, on their own, forfeited all that shit. Paying lawyers, fighting cases, niggas getting shot, niggas getting killed. It it's the new plague that we're gonna look back at and be like, damn, yeah, thank God we got that under control. Like, but 20
Is it
years have passed
is it new
and
though?
we be
Is it
fucked up.
new? Is it new though? It has not been happening for like since the 70s, 80s.
No, shit, going further back. I mean, you guys, if I don't know if you ever heard of the Kerner report. In that report, the government did a study of Black people to find out why we were taken to the streets and rebelling and the riots that was happening, and they wanted to know what our motivations and but the report was a good report. It told the truth. It said, you know, that these kids are taken to the streets to fight racism, to fight, being oppressed here in America. But the response to it was media. The response to the Kerner report was Black exploitation movies, showing the pimps, showing the lifestyle, the materialism. We weren't, like, as a community, we weren't like that before. It took our media to kind of justify, and then and like you said, from the 70s to the 80s to whatever. But every time the pendulum used to swing back and forth, you would have that, and then you'd have James Brown, I'm Black and I'm Proud, and then the pendulum would swing back. We in my era, you know what I'm saying, I feel like there always had to be positive rappers, but that's gone now, and the pendulum hasn't swung back. I think that's partly because corporations make a lot of money off of our demise. I think Atlantic Records, if you look at the people they sign all influencers and killers, and and they let these dudes out of jail too. But it's not. I don't even call it rap. I don't even think of it as is a rap problem. I think of it as an internet problem, and a lot of kids dying behind it. It's a shame.
Well, that leads me to the question I was going to ask before. How do you classify drill? What is drill?
Drill is an offshoot of rap. It's
Drill,
not. It's not the hip hop I grew up on, but it's hip hop though, right? Gotta be.
Is it?
drill, drill is them UK Chicago sounding type beats that be
Right.
slow with the 808, and niggas is talking about shooting the ops. That's drill.
Simple and plain.
I could say something, yo. You
Go ahead,
you
Ivan.
got a you got a lot of rappers though that even back in y'all time
Oh, I didn't know Ivan. Hold on. Oh, that's me, or you tripped out? Is that
Nah, I
me?
could.
Nah, I
No,
don't
I
know what
think.
happened to Ivan. I was waiting for him to come back, but what I will say about drill music is high energy. Like Jay said, the 808s is like it's almost like techno with a fucking violent poetry. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always a boom, boom, boom. It's always like fast paced, high energy, violent poetry. That's to me what drill music is.
But is it
But
hip hop
but
though? Is it an offshoot of hip
uh,
hop?
it's an
Yeah,
offshoot, but it's not where we want to go with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't supposed to go in this direction. You want to see progress. You want to see progress in anything, and this is it was counterproductive. Again, the whole demographic of rappers are not supposed to be dying at this occupation at such an alarming rate and so young
Damn,
at
son.
that. You know
You
what I'm
should have
saying?
you should have been there for the episode, Breeze. You see, you should have been there because we was
No, I
talking
should have been.
exactly. We were talking exactly about this situation. It's all good though, but we were talking exactly about this situation and exactly about what you just said right there. So when you say you don't think this is the intention drill had, okay, niggas talked about the evolution of drill, but look where drill started out from. Cause niggas would say like, oh, like a nigga like Chief Keef is like the fucking godfather of drill. He started this
right.
shit. So if you going back from Chief Keef, right? What was he even talking about back then? He was even talking about smoking on niggas and killing them. So where do you think that evolution is gonna go to? At this point, niggas is going to niggas' grave sites and pissing on it. But niggas is on that back then. But niggas
Chief
is
Keef
still
wasn't
going on
going to
that.
graveyards.
Yeah.
But niggas are still disrespecting the dead though.
No, he wasn't. He was rapping. Chief Keef was making music that make people bop. Like, fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Bang bang. Like, it's a lot of like. You can't say a lot of these niggas is just making music just to kill people. When you look at Lil Durk catalog, the nigga got over 100 love songs, bro. Like, I could understand the part of the music part, far as the demonic part, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm 30, so I could look at it a different way. Y'all niggas got 50.
50 what?
Oh shit, that was that me or he cut out? Did he cut out?
He
He
cut
said
out
we got
again.
50
Yeah,
what?
he
Cut out.
nah, he probably cut out. I think he's driving right now.
Who
So
that? P Hood.
Yeah. Yeah, that's P Hood, yeah.
yeah,
Yo, what's
yeah.
good, bro? You cut out though. I wanted to hear the rest of what you was
My
gonna
bad.
say.
My
Right.
whole thing is,
You
it's
said 50 what?
it,
We got 50 what? What you say? We didn't hear you.
y'all got 50, y'all got Jeezy, y'all got fucking Gucci, y'all got a lot of niggas that they say the same thing, but they just do it in a different ways. Styles P and them niggas talked about nothing but killing and selling coke. They whole fucking shit. But nobody talk about that. You just got you can't just say it's the music. These young men outside every day dealing with shit that they gotta go through on the streets with their mans getting killed.
Yo, but P Hood, look, that's my thing right there. I feel like the differences between these niggas and them niggas, like I feel like the locks and them niggas, they was talking about shit, but they keep shit vague. Like these niggas is talking about exactly where you live, your mother's house. They saying niggas, family members' names, smoking on the dead. Like it's getting more and more
Facts.
disrespectful than it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas is taking it to another level of disrespect.
Nah,
Like
yeah. Jay, you see, I agree with you, but then this is what I say then, right? And this is what we was talking about.
where's the
So,
evolution gonna be?
this is the evolution, but I'm saying that's the de-evolution right there. Because how is this helping? That's not helping, my nigga. What the fuck? You think a nigga gonna take that lightly? Niggas wasn't even taking that shit lightly before. Now you fucking disrespecting the dead, going to their grave site, spitting on that shit, making a whole video there. Like, bro, we out in New
But you
York,
gotta
right?
think about it. Most of these kids are kids, bro. So they not thinking
Nah,
with
but that
adult
disrespect is on
brains.
a different level, bro.
They
Like they
not
go
thinking
like
with adult brains. These kids think everything is a video game, bro. Like it's just you could do anything and it just happened. Like
no, you're
once
right.
they get caught up in
You're right.
real situations, they be oh shit, this shit real. But
Yo, no, hold on. I just want to say this because it's prevalent. Then we could get to wherever y'all want to go with it. Bro, I stopped my son playing Roblox because they had him. He said, oh yeah, it's such and such. I'm playing cops and robbers. If I go to jails for 15 minutes, I said, man, take that shit off, man. Like the video games is giving this false reality that's dangerous. Like on some real shit. Like you can't let your kid play any game just because you think Roblox is safe. They got a whole bunch of other shit that be happening on there. Stranger danger be on there, I heard. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit that you gotta monitor. When my mother left the room, I was playing Contra at max. I was playing Super Mario Brothers, shooting shells out of a turtle or some shit. Like, that's as
Bro,
max as it went, bro. The
Breezo,
games
that
now
Roblox
are
shit.
hyper violent.
I seen
And
it.
to
My
move
fault.
around the panel, bro, it does take, it strips the magnitude and from the reality for a child. They don't understand the magnitude of the situation that they may be talking about or even going through because of said things we just mentioned. So yeah.
Bro, I saw a TikTok yesterday where a grown ass
Salute, Huffer.
30-year-old person showed up at some 12-year-old girl house to play Roblox. Like they was talking about they was talking on Roblox, but luckily the girl moms answered the door and she like, you here to do what with who? Like that shit was
I'm
crazy.
telling you, the
But
internet is wicked. I've made a career on the internet. It's been very good to me and my family personally, but I never saw it going in the direction that it's going in. And you know, the cat Hood that came on, he's right. You know what I'm saying? We've always had our levels of negativity. It's just it's never been like this to the point where it's a feature of acceptance. You know what I'm
You know
saying? Like,
why though? You know why though? Y'all
go ahead.
niggas, y'all old heads was lying about that shit. These little niggas out here really doing that shit. That's the that's the difference. That's the
Yeah.
difference. It was all flashy in games when the older heads was spreading a certain message of get money, fuck bitches, and kill niggas.
Nah, I feel you, but I disagree a little bit because I think back in the day it was just more discreet. Like you didn't say the exact name and block of the nigga you killed him on. Like
you
you kept
wasn't
certain
indicting
shit.
yourself on
Yeah,
raps.
you don't indict yourself. You right.
Mhm. And like when Big would be like, you know, between Gates and Quincy, don't tempt me. It's you know what was happening over there, like and really it all was like coded speaks. You know what I'm saying? Like when he these were real people. Yeah, like I know my man Two Tex. He told Two Tex. That's a real dude. That's a real.
But
uh,
PT, the
yeah.
lyricism went down, and the demand for lyricism also went down as well. So these young kids that we have now, there, yeah, they nice, but they don't hold a candle to the niggas that we had coming out back then. So the lyricism is down. They're not going
Yeah.
on records really trying to finesse a record. They could go on a record and say whatever the fuck they want, basically indicting themselves, saying everything that a DA needs to hear, and they're gonna put it on a record, and that shit gonna go crazy because that's all niggas want to hear, and that's all they need to do. That
Yo,
because of the
hold
demand.
that. Now, to Easy's point, I said that too differently. I feel like after the lyrical energy was not demanded as much, and there was a era where Swiss Beats, Timberland, it was more about the beat than it was the lyrics. So there, that was. I'm not gonna say it was bad. I like that era because as an artist, now it became about flow, not just about lyrics and rapping words together, but could you flow? Could you carry a melody? So that was a good part of it too. But on that note, you get less talented individuals that want to rap because of the culture that come behind it. The women, the fast cars, the fast women, the fast money, all of that. As a young boy growing up, you want all three of those. Money, hoes, and clothes. That's all a nigga knows. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that to say, without the demand for lyricism, you get quote unquote people that's not really rappers getting on beat, rapping a few words together, and this is how I feel like drill music is part two. It's again, they promote that beef sells, so it's like the labels birth drill music more than hip hop birth drill music. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh,
Like they the ones who benefit from the death culture and jail culture. The hip hop culture benefit from songs like "Summertime," from you know what I'm saying. Even Kanye West, I heard him say stuff like that, songs like that. Wait till I get my money right, shit like that. You know what I mean? There's people can enjoy music without drill music, yeah, and if it, and I do feel like that. I feel like the labels birth drill music more than hip hop birth drill music, because of the money they reciprocate from that genre, whether it be jail, death, or just the record sales themselves. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it, though. You know what I mean? Uh, we almost 2 hours in. Hopefully, everybody in the, you know what I'm saying, chat hitting the like button. Shout out to PT, waiting to hear that book. Shout out to Easy, definitely trying to link with him when I get my laptop. I want to do some. I want to do some mixtapes, streams with Easy. Definitely ain't finished with this Lloyd Banks Fab and etc. Wheezy. That's what I really want to do with Easy. I mean, if I want to do the Fab, Lil Weezy, and Lloyd Banks. Get into their mixtapes and see which one was better. Even if we don't agree, it'll be fun to do. Shout out to again PT. We waiting on that book. I want to hear it. I want the exclusive. You know what I'm saying? When you coming out with the book, I want you to, you know what I mean, pull up and we could discuss it, and you know, hopefully you get some people to buy it that same day. So show love, you know what I mean? Everybody that's a fan of my content, definitely trying to put that together. Jay, he definitely got something coming out or came out. We're gonna do a review of that soon. Can y'all mute up? Somebody got a lot of background audio. Thank you. But yeah, so we're gonna be back soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to move around. And again, remember, shout to Dame, shout to So Greasy, you know what I mean? Definitely trying to do more earlier streams.
I still
I
watch,
can't get
bro.
Dame on the late streams.
Even though I ain't up here, I still watch all the time, bro.
Yeah, and Dame is one of the first ones that helped me was building a podcast earlier on the panel with me, kicking up dust, talking Brooklyn Nets basketball. So it's always fun. I mean, talking hoops with him. We talking about this, but we originally be talking about hoops. We Nets fans. So again, man, just putting that out there. Anybody who got anything going on, I see you too, Dame. I see you got some clothing line going on. Anytime you got anything going on, pull up to my page, hit me in the inbox. Let's promote what you got going on, and you know, hopefully you could make some money. You know what I mean? I want my page to grow. I want y'all
Hey
pages to
yo,
grow. You know what I mean?
I got custom team shirts that's gonna come out soon too.
Okay, let us know, bro. We here.
Or
I'm gonna try to.
strictly though by the city and the favorite players though, like on there, like as cartoon characters.
Okay, just keep us in the loop. You know what I mean? But again, man, shout out to all y'all help. Thank y'all for helping me build the podcast. And I want to help y'all grow whatever y'all got going on too. So, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. You know, I'm here for it. I'm definitely going to watch the no snooze button. Definitely going to tap into Jay new single that I ain't hear yet, but I'm going to hear it today. Definitely watching what y'all got going on as well. So I wanted to say I appreciate y'all. We smoking on a nugget pack tonight. I'm saying that we win in this game. I told y'all how. I said why, and we gonna see if Big Fan Breezy was right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. Hopefully Jay could be back and give us and join the panel with us because he said he going to the game. That's true. Is it still going, Jay?
Yeah, I'm going to the game.
All right, so hopefully Jay could join the panel with us later so we can, you know what I mean, see what the energy is like this start of the season because the fans didn't give up on us. We still going to the game, still podcasting, we still out here. And you know, the NBA gonna have to respect us and give us more national games one day. But that being said, we got us, and that's all we need. Nets fans is the best fans. I'm gonna be back soon with more content. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know that. Peace.
Yeah.